What's up, everybody? We're doing pork belly burn-ins again. I know we just did them last weekend on Memorial Weekend, but we didn't document the process for the website, so we're going to do that now. And we've been doing it all day, so we're going to have this recipe up on GrillinFools.com. We should have that up hopefully later this week. Again, GrillinFools.com, which is step-by-step, picture-by-picture, foolproof grilling instructions. So, let's show you what we have on the Traeger Timberline right here. We've got some pork belly burn-ins that have been on here. Get my dragon knuckles out because this shit's hot. We've had them on here for about 2 hours, Dad? 300?
Yep.
And there they are. They're looking good. They're starting to melt in your mouth, but not quite there yet. And we want to get them all juicy and make them into candy, make them into burn-ins. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start getting these bad boys off here and get them onto this platter. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit them all on this platter. I'm going to have to pile them up pretty high.
Well, we'll just do part of them because we've got two pans over
Yeah,
there.
that's true. We're gonna put these into two different pans to make the burn-ins. That's a little one, Dad. Let's put that over on that plate over there.
That's going to be.
That'll be a sample.
That'll be a nibbler for cooks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be a. That's good.
We sampled it a little bit earlier, and even though they haven't gone through the total process yet, they tasted mighty good.
Yeah, they were melting. So look at these big monsters right there.
Who cut these things?
You did. So we're all over the place with these. Some are big, some are small. And don't bother putting a thermometer in these things and trying to cook them like a regular burn-in, because they there's a lot of fat in them, and they're thin, so they can easily poke through the other side. And getting an accurate read by getting it into the actual meat and not the fat is really hard to do.
I think you got good to go there.
You think I'm good to go with these? All right, let's get the last of these off of here, and we'll leave the other ones for the other pan. All right, so close that up. This is the bottom one. I got the dragon knuckle here because that sucker got to get over the lip there, and it's hot. So, all right, so I'm gonna put these right over here. Now I got to do a little work for the website here and get a couple shots of this with the camera, and then.
He's really working, folks.
Yep, a lot of you guys don't know this. And look, all he does is repost stuff. Well, I have my own website, which is GrillinFools.com, GRILLINFools.com, and it is step by step, picture by picture, foolproof grilling instructions. And these pictures you will see on the website here. Well, eventually.
You're putting a shadow on you.
I know. I just saw it. As soon as I moved, I saw it. So no shadow. Let's try this and get a little bit of blur.
Somebody says here, I love the porch. How about that?
Yeah, so this is my 60-foot deck. You know, we all wish we had a bigger deck. Well, mine's good size.
Here's the question. What city and state? We're in St. Louis, Missouri.
And this is my 3-level deck. I got some carpenter ants that are doing some great work on it right now that I don't really appreciate. So, all right, let's do. I think that's about it. We'll do one more setting, and then we'll.
Hello, Belgium.
So, okay. So I got some shots that I need there. So now we're going to make up a little sauce. Okay. So I've got some Code 3 spices. You've heard of them. They're all over Instagram. Great feed, great rubs, great sauces. Patriot sauce is super sweet, yet it's gluten-free. It's amazing how they can do that. And no high fructose corn syrup, so that is amazing. And I got some another St. Louis product. This is a Four Hands Brewery Contact High.
We did a thing with the physics with that beer last year, I believe.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about physics now.
Okay.
All right, so then I'm going to put a little bit of sriracha, not a ton.
Some rooster sauce.
A little rooster sauce, and a good amount of honey. Because I want these to be sweet. I mean, they're like candy, right? So
Yeah, we salted them and rubbed them pretty good earlier.
You need 1/4 and 1/3 of a cup. That might be a little more. I don't really care. And lastly, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of ground cinnamon.
Fresh ground.
Not a lot, because that stuff is some potent stuff here. And I got a little micro whisk here, which is going to allow me to mix this all together. I need some more sauce. There's almost half the bottle, but I need some more. All right. So we're going to add some more, and then the butter will help. So Oh yeah, baby.
It's going to take a bath.
So now I'm going to get all these bad boys in there. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. I don't know how I'm going to do this.
I want to watch you mix that without any insulated gloves.
Well,
Very quickly.
I'm channeling Daniel Demoski, Diva Q, who doesn't even use tongs. She just uses rubber gloves. That's all she uses, which is pretty badass. Actually, Daniel Bennett. I'm sorry, she changed her name back to her married name or her maiden name. Should have known that. I've known her for too long, but I've known her too long as Demoski. Now it's Bennett. So yeah, that's not bad. So I got all the sauce on there.
Oh, we're going to add the final touch, though.
So yeah, so I got some butter right here. We're gonna throw this butter on here and get it. I'm gonna put a half a stick of butter on here.
Yeah.
Which is about, use the other half for my other platter there, and
that'll get a great mouthfeel on that later on.
yeah. So I'm actually gonna lose the gloves, and I'm gonna hit the top of this with some foil, some Reynolds Wrap. And then, so these things can go back on the grill. And what's going to happen here, because they're wrapped in foil like this, is that they're going to start steaming in their own juices. And the foil is going to keep the juices inside, and so it's going to hyper-accelerate the breaking down of connective tissues, which makes them into the super tender candy that we rave about. So, that is the trick here. Foil's your friend. It's called the Texas Crutch. Because people use it to make fall bone ribs, or make their pulled pork super tender, or they make their or their brisket just perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide this bad boy in here. Since I got 3 racks in this Timberline, I've got plenty of room for my next round. Get those on there. I can pull this more dragon claws. So dragon knuckles, not dragon claws. So we're gonna get these on here. Oh, look at that! It's just so tender that is. It's amazing. Sticking a little bit, that's okay. There's so much fat. Deliciousness.
Barbecued bacon, there's nothing like it.
Yeah, so we're basically take burn-ins, which are just absolutely ridiculous, and pork belly, which is absolutely ridiculous, and combine the two, right? So all we did with these to start off is I took some olive oil, some salt, and some of the Code 3 5-0 rub, and kind of worked them around in one of those big aluminum pans. And then threw them onto the grill here, spaced out. And the little trick here is these 3 grill grates come out. They slide right out. And so you start your grill up, you leave your grill grates out, and while the grill gets hot, you go ahead and stick it really good. You go ahead and get this thing going, and you put the space them out on the grill grates like a pan, and you slide them into your hot grill, and you're ready to go. So, oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta close that bad boy up again. Dragon knuckle. Not dragon claw. Dragon knuckle. Although dragon claw would have been cool too. They do have dragon claws now. They have a meat shredder thing. So, alright, folks. I'm going to have to cut this off because I got to make this other pan, take some pictures of the process so that I can show it all to you on the website, on GrillinFools.com. And as you'll see some more stuff that as I see that's interesting on Instagram. I like to just repost whatever strikes my fancy, and hopefully I repost some of your stuff, and you guys gain some followers and exposure, and some love from people seeing it from my feed, as I'm trying to make sure all boats rise. So
here's a comment on here says some don't understand pork belly flavors. Well, let me tell you, folks, you taste pork belly flavors once, you'll know it.
Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you something. Smoked pork belly is better than bacon. And people think I'm nuts, but it is so much better than bacon. The salt curing is nice, and the bacon's delicious, but this smoked is better. So give it a try sometime. So I think we're going to sign out here. I got to make another batch of these, take some more pictures, and then in a week or so we should have this up on the website, and you can make these at home. You just got to be able to find a place that's got the pork belly. It'll be the hardest thing to do. And find a good cooker that can hold at 300 for 3 or 4 hours. So on that high note, remember, Christmas is ribs. Even in June. All right, see you later.
And
yeah, that's it. And